Welcome to 2014. Today is January 1, New Year's Day, 2014. God, I never thought I'd get here. But I'm here, and hopefully I'll be here a little bit longer. As you guys know, I really haven't done very many videos on either one of my channels. I have two channels. One is NOV 51947. The other channel is the Itsy Farm channel. And I started the NOV 51947 channel about 4 years ago, something like that. And it was just kind of fun. I thought, you know, what is this YouTube phenomena? I didn't think anybody would, what kind of weird person would want to make videos of themselves to put up and think that other people would want to watch them. It didn't make a whole bunch of sense to me. But it does make a whole lot of sense to me now, because I have learned so much from watching other people's videos on YouTube and other sources. I hope that 2014 is a year where I can give back to you even a little bit of what I've gotten from you, because I've learned a lot from video creators on YouTube. I have a lot of interest. People call me the Renaissance man, and no matter what interest I have at any moment in time, I can go to YouTube and find somebody else who's got a video about it. And I've learned a lot. I didn't start this to make any money. If there's a way that YouTube can help me supplement my income, then so be it. I'm 66 years old. I can retire anytime I want to. I work as a city engineer for a small town outside of Atlanta. Working for a small town at that level, at department head level, is very political, and I don't do the politics very well. I want to retire to the Itsy Farm so I can work even harder in the time that I have left. I'm 66. My wife is 64. Will be 64 next year. And we are building a commercial grade hoop house, a 30 by 72 hoop house that we purchased as a kid. It was delivered in a truck in about, 40 boxes or 40 wrapped packages, whatever. And I didn't have any idea although I went and looked and I knew what I was buying, it's a big undertaking. It's been interesting. The frame is essentially complete now. We've got all of the bows up. We have the purlins up. We have the collar ties, I call them. They're called top braces, up. We're ready to put the end walls, to frame the end walls. And I have videoed the entire thing. I'm going to do a playlist of what it has involved putting this hoop house up. It is a major undertaking, especially for two old farts. I made my mind up that we were going to do this ourselves rather than pay a contractor to come in. I just have, I have mixed feelings about, I have trust issues, I think, sometimes. I know that I've done a lot of construction myself. My wife has been involved in construction. We took over a construction company from me and my partner. My partner was stealing me blind, and my wife kept us out of bankruptcy. And she can wield a hammer and a nail gun and a screw gun just as well as any man that I know. Both of us don't have the kind of strength that we had 30 years ago, but it's fun. We still find it fun. And I want to show you guys how much fun it can be to build something yourself. And this is a good quality greenhouse. This is not your typical plastic conduit and visqueen set over rebar. This is a real commercial greenhouse, actually, hoop house. It's not a greenhouse, although we're probably going to use a double barrel stove to heat it. But I want to bring you along, and we'll be doing that on the Itsy Farm channel. On the NOV 51947 channel, I'm going to do a lot more eclectic things, maybe some cooking. Cheryl, the collards video that Cheryl and I did a couple of years ago has been a big hit on that channel, and it seems like every year around Thanksgiving and around New Year's, that gets a lot of views. I mean, it's really interesting to go back and look at the analytics and see when people watch that video. So maybe we'll do a couple of more cooking videos, a few more cooking videos, and I'm still doing woodworking, and I'll have some of those videos on there as well. On the Itsy Farm channel, I'm going to be doing a series of what I'm calling Itsy tips. Little short videos of 1.5 to 3 minutes where I focus on a very narrow topic and give you pertinent information and things that will help you in that particular topic. One thing that's gotten my interest in 2013 is the moringa tree, and I'd like to do a couple of moringa trees in the hoop house. So that's something that I'll be looking at. For growing, how to have a sustainable farm. Now, you can't call it an organic farm unless you're certified organic. And that's expensive. It's not a process that your backyard gardener can do. We're going to be talking about sustainably grown agricultural products. And we'll probably be going to a number of small farmers markets around the metropolitan Atlanta area. We are outside of Atlanta. The Itsy Farm is about 35 or 40 miles south of the Atlanta airport, the Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. We don't owe any money on that property and that house, and being able to retire without a mortgage is something that we are really and truly looking forward to. And we've saved up enough money to do the repairs on the Itsy farmhouse. I've always heard that content is king on the internet. And that is particularly true on YouTube. I've been a teacher for a long time. I started out teaching as a graduate teaching assistant at Georgia Tech, and that was, gosh, 40-something years ago. And right now I'm a certified trainer for the state of Georgia on water quality issues. You know, I'm not the most entertaining guy you've ever seen on the YouTube, and certainly don't have a face for TV, but I hope that you can get something out of what I present. That's what's important to me. You know, there's always room for improvement, but for what I've done so far, there's room for a lot of improvement. And hopefully in 2017, I'll still be around doing YouTube videos and wishing you a Happy New Year for 2018. So I hope that you will join in. I hope that you will watch either or both of these channels. Please feel free to comment, make suggestions, anything that you would like us to do. We had a real interesting experience at one of the produce stands that I sold produce to 2 years ago. This lady had some peppers, and they were an interesting pepper that I hadn't seen before. They were a sweet pepper, and she asked me if I knew what they were, and I said, well, they look like a banana pepper to me, but I don't know, I'll find out. And I did some research online, and I find out they're called Cubanelle peppers, or sometimes called Havana peppers. But they are a wonderful pepper. It's a sweet pepper that has a very mild spice flavor, and I want to grow a lot of those. They've been a real hit at her produce stand, and hopefully they'll be a big hit for us this year. So we're going to try some new things this year, and I want to bring you guys along, and also to help you make some decisions about the right way to do things and how you can go about making your garden, whether it's a small garden, a deck garden, or whatever, even better. We probably will continue to do container gardening. Look forward to next year, and let's see where we go with this, and let's all have some fun and learn some more stuff. Happy New Year. Bye.